Welcome to Keep It at 1,000, presented by Juice Reel. If you're a sports bettor and you don't have Juice Reel, you don't know what you're missing. Download it right now. It's free and it'll change your life. The link's right in the description. Modi, did we win last time we were here? Or you were here?
Yeah, I took a 6-day nap. So this is the next day after I was last on for me. And I woke up a winner from last time I was on the show. Yeah,
Weird.
thank you.
Tell the people what we did, because I got to be honest with you. I don't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, well,
I have had a lot of bad luck, I'm not going to say luck, a lot of bad results on this show leading over the summer. We all remember the Dong dry spell I was on.
People say you got kicked off the channel, even though that's not true. Not true.
Yeah, it's not what happened. I don't blame the people for thinking that.
You're clearly right back on the channel. So how?
Yeah, I don't know. What do you say to that? Yeah. Anyways, last week, Thursday Night Football, it was the day before Halloween. It was very spooky stuff. We kept it 1,000. Jalen Waddle, 60+ receiving yards. That was you. That cashed. Devon Achane, 5+ receptions. That was me. Not to brag, he had 6. Jimmy Butler, over 18.5 points. That was you. That cashed. Steph Curry, over 26.5 points. Guess how many he landed on?
27.
Exactly 27. So, yeah, it was a sweat, but it came out a winner. Technically, the price was plus 967. We're, as you say, we're a roundup show. So we kept it 1,000 last week. That's the last thing I remember. Nothing that happened in between.
Awesome.
Nothing happened in between.
Awesome. Well, that's why you got to subscribe to this channel. We need more gamblers just like you. And if we're being honest, you're going to fit right in. The whole thing just works. Hit subscribe right now. Get the notifications on too. You don't want to miss any of these shows ever. Modi, let's talk about noise when it comes to stats. I'm going to tell you what I mean. I was on Twitter yesterday, and I put out a play. Well, not really a play. It was more of a Juice Reel tile of a player. And it was Jarace Walker. I'm not sure how you say his name. Jarace Walker. And over 14.5 points. If you don't know, Jarace Walker is just a guy, I guess, that plays for the Pacers. He's been thrust into action because everybody's hurt for the Pacers. Like, literally everybody. And somebody puts in the comments underneath it, he's never scored more than 10 against Brooklyn. And you're like, all right, I mean, I guess that's true, but I'm not sure we're doing Jarace Walker versus Nets stats. You know what I'm saying? Like, that really doesn't play in. I will preface all this by saying Jarace Walker embarrassed himself last night. His college, his family, his friends, his team, like, he did not get over his number. But the point is, that had nothing to do with the fact that he hadn't done it against the Nets before. Jarace Walker doesn't even play. Like, he's like a third-year guy, I think, and just doesn't get minutes. Well, literally, never has really gotten minutes. And then on top of that, the Nets are like a different team from last year or the time he played. I don't even know when he played them. But, yeah, it was just like, bro, you can't possibly go there. Do you ever get that? Oh, before I ask you that, somebody else puts in, I think he was sticking up for me. Somebody else puts in, he's never had more than 14 minutes against them. And you're like, okay, so there is some context, but here's the other context. The Nets aren't even the same team. Like, these are different guys.
Yeah.
So why would that matter that they had Nets jerseys on? But go ahead.
Yeah, no, I get that all the time. It's one of the most frustrating things when that play ends up not hitting. So the guy was like, well, see, I told you, like, you can't do it against the Nets. And it's like, that it's not how that works.
No.
It's like, there's some stats people use that I call it intellectually dishonest. That really bothers me. Like, I remember the whole Lamar Jackson versus NFC thing. Like, well, you can't bet against Lamar Jackson against the NFC. Because he beat the Lions in 2018 when they were crap. Like, how does that matter right now? Or when people are like, oh, this player's gone over this, like, his 9 of his last 10 games against the team, and it dates back to like 2017. It's like, well, how's that relevant? What like, that was 3 lifetimes ago.
Yeah. No, I was just like, bro, like, I can't believe that is even something that would enter your mind. You know what I mean? Like, you're definitely gambling on Jarace Walker. Don't get me wrong, but like, he's in a 30+ minute role where he might actually be one of the top scorers. Like, he took 10 threes against somebody recently. Do you know what I mean? So like, they are down to like him as a guy that might be a scorer. So like, I don't know, it's just a game of roles. I just thought about that. I was just like, dude, do you get that? Does other people get that? Because that is bananas bad whenever like you're just looking at stuff like that with absolute zero context. You're like, man, you're going to lose so many bets because of that. And you're not going to find any good ones if you're trying to originate. You might as well go to the EV side of things. Don't even worry about the players' names, the matchups. Just go try to like scalp stale lines. You know, because like that's pretty much where you're at because your evaluation process is deeply, deeply flawed. But yeah, that was it. Just ignore the noise. Like don't like use stuff that actually matters. You know what I mean? Like how many points are this guy's opponent giving up to his position, stuff like that, and then go back and look at the players that shooting guards. See what shooting guards does against that team in the last 5 to 10 games. That's a better start. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's the end all be all, but like. That's the right path you want to go on. You don't want to go on. This guy played the Nets a couple years ago when he was a bench warmer for another team. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, when Kevin Durant was on the Nets, he didn't go over. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, it's like, all right, so that literally means nothing. But yeah, I was just like, damn, dude, like we gotta be better as like sports bettors than that. We cannot have that happen. So
well, that's on me and you. That's on me and you, Slop. We're trying to educate the people as best we can.
All right. So, Modi, before we move to the parlays, I'm going to give out this week's free square on Splash in my Splash Pick'em contest. Do you like this hat?
Yeah, I do. Looks good.
They gave me this hat, dude. They sent it to me and said, here, this is now your hat, Slop. And I'm like, I've been wearing it a lot lately. Makes me feel good. But anyways, we've got a weekly Pick'em pool that something that Splash threw together for us. Every single week, they give us a guaranteed $5K prize pool, and the top 25 people get paid, which is awesome. If you want to get in, simply enter by clicking the link in the description. It's so super simple to do. All you got to do is pick the winner of each NFL game and assign a confidence level to it. This week, there are 12 games, all right? So what you're going to do is you're going to assign 12 points to the one that you're most confident in. That's very simple, right, Modi?
Even the Nets guy probably understands that.
Exactly. So for me, the team that I'm going to assign my 12 points to this week, the Detroit Lions, they just got embarrassed last week by the Vikings. Dude, that ain't happening again. They're going to Washington. I know they're on the road, but Washington is an absolute train wreck right now. Train wreck. Now you get the Lions, who Dan Campbell is going to be whipping them all week long. You know that's going to happen. Modi. That has to happen. All right. They're going to win by double digits. So what's going to happen is we're going to get 12 points just for having the Lions. So now all you're responsible for is the other 11 games. I feel like that's a pretty good deal. I mean, I feel like I set you guys up in a pretty good spot, even though all of us are competing against each other and we all have the same 12-point thing. Never mind that. That's fine. So again, if you want to get into this week's Pick'em contest, links right in the description. Dude, it'd be awesome to have you guys. It's legal almost everywhere, so you should be able to be on Splash. If you're not on Splash, use promo code SLOP25, and they will just shower you with rewards. It's pretty crazy. But anyways, Modi, it's ladder time. We're
climbing. Mm-hmm. Time to climb?
Yep, time to climb.
Time to climb. All right. I am going to go Courtland Sutton. For the ladder purposes of this, we're going 50-plus receiving yards. He could hit this in the first half. He likely will hit this in the first half, but luckily we do have the third and fourth quarter and the crazy opportunity where he's probably got like 49 instead of 50 at halftime. Mm-hmm. I really like this play backing Courtland Sutton. He's coming off of a bad game last week, which anybody who knows me knows that that's my favorite time to pounce when somebody's coming off a bad week. He only had one reception on 6 targets. That was against the Texans. Texans might have the best defense in the NFL. It's a very, very good defense at a minimum. But Sutton, this year, he's gone over 50-plus receiving yards in 6 of 9. That's a very nice number, 6 of 9 games. He's averaging 62.9 yards per game. In the 3 games that he went under, so one of them was last week. The previous 2 times, the game after, 118 yards on 8 targets. And then the other time, 87 yards on 10 targets. We just seen 50. Raiders defense, not good. 5th most receiving yards allowed to wide receivers. So give me Sutton 50-plus.
I like it. Let's go a little 50-50 then. All right. I was at the Celtics game last night, and my wife wouldn't let me get in the 50-50 contest. So I think this will just replace that for us. I think we're going to win a lot less money because I'm pretty sure I would have won the 50-50. But that's why you always got to bring cash with you, Modai. Because, you always got to bring cash. I didn't have any cash, but she did. And I was not allowed to have it. Whatever. Anyways, that's not the point. The point is Brock Bowers, 50-plus receiving yards. You pair these two together, I think it's like plus 105. Is that what it is? I don't have it right in front of me, but it feels like it would be plus 105. So we'll just go with that. But Bowers is back. I don't know if you saw last week, but he's back. I don't think he's coverable. I think that the Broncos defense is missing PS2, and that is a really, really big miss. Like that, you cannot overstate how important that guy is. Bowers just went $127 on the Jags. He was targeted 13 times, 12 receptions, 3 touchdowns to go along with that $127. So, and here's the thing. All the haters are going to be like, Slop, the Broncos are going to be ready for that. You don't think the Jaguars are ready? You know what I mean? Like, you don't think that after the first 2 touchdowns, you're like, all right, hey, I think they're throwing it. They target 13 times. You think at, like, target 10, they're not like, hey, I think they're going to Bowers. Yeah, like, it's pretty obvious that they just can just throw to Bowers anytime they want to. They're going to need to, I think, tonight. I think the Broncos are going to score on them. I do think Sutton has a night. I also think they're going to be able to run the ball. So that's a deadly combination.
Yeah.
That means we're chasing points, though. Just last week against this same Broncos defense, Dalton Schultz, 77 yards. 8 targets, 6 receptions, 77 yards. So is Dalton Schultz better than Brock Bowers? I don't think so.
Certainly not.
No, not even close. So I think this is easy. I mean, this is probably the easiest play while we're making our lives. And I'm happy we're making it tonight, Modai.
Yeah, feels right.
Mm-hmm. All right, man. Usually, I don't know. Let's just go right. Let's just keep it 1,000. I will tell you this. Yesterday, we had a 4-leg. I think it was like 10 to get $6,900 4-legger. So I don't know that we have to keep it 1,000 today. If we average the 2 out from today and yesterday, no matter what we come up with, it's going to be a gigantic number. So I think we're
well
good. Just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah, well above 1,000.
Yes, way over.
All right, so for this one, we're going to stick with Sutton. We'll go 60-plus instead of 50-plus. He has not once this year landed between 50 and 60 receiving yards. He either goes under or he goes over. That's kind of how that works. He either goes over or under the number.
Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah, exactly.
From yesterday's show. Everybody know what I'm talking about.
Sure. Yeah, I was just kind of agreeing.
You don't take over 18.5, Porter. You take 25-plus.
Yeah, or you take under 10.5.
Yeah, you start there, or you just take the under. Period.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's scoring 30, or he's not going to hit his number. But go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good. Same thing with Sutton. He's either had 30 or fewer, or 61 or more in every single game this year. So yeah, I mean the same notes, just copy and paste it, just 10 yards higher. We'll go to the NBA game tonight. It's a weird game. I don't love it. We don't even know we know who's not playing on the Clippers, which means we don't know who really is playing. The one play that I do have that I do like is Devin Booker. We'll go 8+ assists. Now, the line is kind of moved from like -110 to -120 this morning. I think -114 is the price right now. He did miss this in his first game against the Clippers this year. He only played 26 minutes in that game. He's played 36 or more in every other game. They got blasted. They lost by like 27. I don't think it's going to happen. Even so, he still had 7 assists in that game. We just need 1 more. Clippers been getting smoked by point guard assist props. They allow the 4th most assists to point guards in the NBA, the 5th most overall. And you look at point guards against them. So Booker missed again. He if you look at like assists per minute, he easily got the number that we need him to get tonight. But every other point guard, all 5, have hit their over against the Clippers. SGA had 12 against them. His over under was 6.5. Davion Mitchell had 9. His over under was also 6.5. Just goes on from there. I don't hate the double. You want to go crazy plus 320 on the double, but for the keeping it 1,000, we'll just go 8+ assists.
Okay. I'm in. So I'll do this kind of same thing you did with Sutton with Bowers. I'll just go 60+ on him. So that's 3 legs down. And I'm going to do something kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. I'm going to say Geno 200 plus passing yards. And I know what you're thinking, Matt. You're thinking Geno sucks. All right. For one, Geno is not quite in the sucks category. He sucks, but there's guys that suck more than him. All right.
Sure.
Like, he's not the suckiest of the sucky. Like there's guys that suck. Bo Nix sucks more than he does, dude. I'll be honest with you. I think Bo Nix sucks. Like he does. He's not good. So there's that. And then two, Kyler Murray, he sucks. You know what I mean? So like there's guys, dude. Like start naming guys. I bet you can name a few. That's like Jake Browning, Marcus Mariota, Justin Fields.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can just start naming guys, dude. Like they all kind of suck. I think Geno does suck. Don't get me wrong, not good. But at the same time, he can get 200 plus for us. Like I think we can trust him. Just last week, Davis Mills also sucks. Threw for 137 yards against these guys. He doesn't even have an offensive lineman. Like none. Not one. So
and he came in middle of that game.
Yeah, in the middle of the game. All right, so I think part of the problem was Surtain was out for a lot of that. So there is that. Well, Surtain's still out. Geno just got Bowers back, the guy we just talked about, who could just do whatever he wants out there. So he threw for 284 yards. I know it was against the Jaguars, and they do kind of give it up. But, Jackson Dart went for 283 against these guys. Jalen Hurts, 280. Justin Herbert, 300. Daniel Jones, 316. Like, what are we doing? Like, Geno can get 200. All right. That's just – it's kind of embarrassing that they're letting us do this. What else is embarrassing as well, though, is that we only got this plus 639 on this.
Round up show.
Yeah, we're definitely around. So we'll round up from 500. So there is that.
Correct.
And then also, if you average what the odds were yesterday and today, this is like a plus 30,000 parlay.
Exactly.
So there is that too. But yeah, I wish there was a bigger one. But at the end of the day, we got to try to win. And I did the best I could, Modai. I tried.
We got 2 games on our hands. And they both kind of stink.
Yep. Oh yeah. I couldn't find anything that I liked, anything. So there is that. But no, I think for you straight players out there, I think I'm going Geno 225 plus. If you're a man, a real man, you would do that. Moda, are you a real man?
Sure am.
Oh, you are? So you're going to do that?
You're like, well, now I have to. I have to now.
I'm not a real man anymore. I'm done. I'm done with being a man. I'm not betting Geno. I don't know. Just for something tells me Geno's going to show up tonight and go nuts. One thing I wish this game was inside, but whatever. Yeah. Other than that, we're good.
It's not quite snowy in Denver yet. Should be fine.
No, it's not bad weather. It's like in the 50s.
Yeah.
Not a lot of wind or anything like that. But I was thinking this game, if they were inside, he's getting 3. But
250?
Yeah, maybe more. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. We kind of kept it 1,000. We hit you with the ladder. We talked a little bit of don't fall for the noise. The to-do list, I was already supposed to do, Modine. I was already supposed to do it, but I forgot again. Download Juice Reel. You got to download that. If you're a sports bettor and you don't have Juice Reel, what are you doing? Like, you don't care about money. So there's that. 2, get in the splash pool. You see the hat. It's sweet. Get in. And then 3, don't fall for the noise, the stats. Like, when you're trying to originate your own bets, come on, man. Like, take the next step into, reach the next level. Don't be this guy didn't do anything against this team 2 years ago when none of the same guys were there. Come on. Be better. Be better. All right, guys, that's going to do it. I'll see you tomorrow on the Thunderdome. It's going to be an incredible Thunderdome, probably one of the greatest ones we've ever had. I already forgot who's on it, but that doesn't matter. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.